What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Diasporalogue. A different flavor today. You know, we always trying something different. There's my man.
Yeah.
What up, man? Something different. You on video right now, bro.
Oh, didn't realize.
Diasporalogue, something different.
Something different.
Yeah. So where we going today, man?
Yeah, we're on our way to our next gig. We're interviewing a lawyer up in Coventry.
Yeah.
So we're going into the legal stuff today.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you a lot more information on that shortly. But right now, we're gonna let the man concentrate on his driving. Since we are talking about the law, we strapped up. You about to strapped up?
I'm about to do it, man.
We about to do our thing.
There you go.
Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Diasporalogue, and today we have a special guest with us. And I'm just gonna let you introduce yourself to the people and let them know who you are and what we're doing today.
Thank you so much. My name is Nyamayaro. I'm a solicitor and I'm the principal and founder of Tann Law Solicitors. So I'm glad to be here today. Yeah,
thank you very much. And in true Diasporalogue, the way we do things over here, you know, if you remember on the last video, we were talking about, you know, the 5 stages of what we got to do. We got to work together to have the wealth, and then we got to, you know, buy into our politics, and then the 3rd stage is the law. So we have an expert right here, and he's just going to talk more about, you know, what you guys do over here, how long you've been running, and, you know, and a lot of that stuff right there.
Okay. Personally, I've been a lawyer for 16 years now. I became a lawyer in Zimbabwe in year 2000 and I practiced in Zimbabwe. Then I came to the UK and then started practicing as a lawyer in 2010.
Wow.
So I've been a lawyer in the UK for now coming to 18 years.
Experience.
Yes.
Okay.
So I started this firm Tann Law Solicitors last in 2016. Actually, we celebrated our 2nd anniversary on the 1st of November this month. We are now 2 years running as Tann Law Solicitors. At Tann Law Solicitors, we do have different aspects of the law that we practice. We do immigration law, we do family, employment, and we are also giving advice to businesses in the Zimbabwean community, the diaspora, the African community. A lot of businesses are coming up, so we are also giving advice as well. We also do probate and wills. In fact, being November, we are doing free wills for people in support of will aid. So someone will draft a will, someone donates to will aid as part of our charitable work as a firm.
Oh, fantastic. So, I mean, as you can see, guys, I mean, there's a whole different aspect to, you know, to the dynamics of what they do here. It's not just immigration, because I was under the impression, like you said earlier, I thought they only did immigration. I mean, when you look at it, right? When you look at the dynamics of everything that goes on out here in the diaspora, if you want to open a business, you got to involve the law, right? If you want to get married, it's the law.
Yes.
If you want to drive, it's the law. Everything that you do, all aspects of life are, you know, regulated by the law. So it's very useful that we have services of somebody that we know, somebody that's familiar with our situation. It could be something to do with communication, you know. If you go to a lawyer who understands our situation, you being from Zimbabwe, and, you know, somebody from the diaspora you hear, you know, there's a lot of barriers that, you know, we come across that somebody who's not from our ethnic background, you know, may struggle to understand. So that's where you guys come in. What are some of the things that you kind of like, you know, really come across? Some of the barriers that makes it, you know, difficult for somebody when they go to another lawyer and they end up with you and then you end up helping them?
Some of the things that we have noticed is, for example, communication. Some people communicate, have got difficulty communicating with other ethnicities, like the Asian lawyers or the Caucasian lawyers, but with us, you know, coming from the diaspora, we're able to communicate with them. Most of the things that we also see is cultural differences, you know. For example, in our culture, a lady would not look into the eyes of a man. That might be interpreted as disrespectful, but in this country, if you avoid eye contact, then that's disrespectful to someone. So we do understand the culture of the people, we do understand their language, and we do understand where they come from. If someone is to explain to me the problems that they've had in their home country in Africa, I understand what it is, but someone might not really understand what their problem is. Someone might not understand that getting medication in Zimbabwe is quite difficult. You might have to walk for miles to get a painkiller, you know, and you say you cannot go back because of that. Someone say painkillers are available all over. So we do understand the language, we do understand their background, we do understand their culture, and things like that. So that's when we come in to help our folks from the diaspora.
And that's a beautiful thing. That's amazing right there. And I really appreciate what you guys are doing for us out here in the, you know, in the community. And it's just not Zimbabwean. I know you have a lot of clients from other ethnicities. They have big offices, as you can see, you know, upstairs and downstairs, and it's a very professional operation here, you know what I mean? So again, when we started this platform, it was to showcase what other people are doing, what our community is doing, you know, across all ranges. And so far we've covered like restaurants, you know, what else have we covered? Now we, you know, the legal system. We have people that do hair salons and stuff like that. It's a plethora of businesses out here, and the legal one is really important. And we wanted to talk about it because everything that you're going to do, like I said, you're going to need to go through the law system. So it's a paramount and, you know, important. Is there anything else you want to, you know, you want to talk to the people about before?
Yeah, speaking of diversity, which you are touching on, our employees and consultants across the board, we have got consultants from the black background, from the Asian background, we have got from the white background, so we have got everyone in the office. We are about more than 10 of us that work here at Tann Law Solicitors, and I thank you so much for recognizing the diaspora, for promoting the diaspora, because it is something that we need to do. Money needs to circulate within the community before it gets out.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, guys, I always say that in every video. I didn't want to be boring to you. You guys are like, this guy's always talking about the same thing, but you heard it from the man himself. We got to do that. We got to, you know, if you have somebody who comes in, you have relatives or somebody that, you know, wants, you know, legal services, you know, get to the man. We know we're going to provide the link within the description. Contact them. They'll help you out. Keep the money amongst us. You know what I mean? And then that's how we let our money bounce amongst us for at least 20 times, 40 times even. And this is the beginning right here. And I hope you pay attention. You spread the video and you talk about, you know, this gentleman right here doing good, you know, good deed and helping the community.
Yes. I got opportunities from other people helping me as well. So we do help people from our community. If we've got law students who wants to get a feel of how it is to become a lawyer in the UK.
Absolutely.
We do offer placements and voluntary work, you know, just to give them the experience and the hang of it, of what happens in the business.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And you know what? I don't really know too much about the law, but I know people who go to university and they started to get a law degree, and then when they finish, they struggle to get like an internship somewhere, and they end up doing something else. So this is a great opportunity. I mean, you could get at them, you know what I mean? Like to get the hang, like what he says, of what it's like working in the field, and then you can get like some, you know, a little bit of experience under your belt. So that's a real good thing. Yeah, anything else?
Okay, so in terms of funding, people say lawyers are expensive. Yes, lawyers are expensive because they are offering a service, but I do understand our people. I do understand that we have got a life in the UK and we have got a life back home as well. So our fees are quite competitive. We don't charge as much. We try to be understanding to our clients. We give them payment installments as well. We don't just ask up front of money, so that at least someone will be able to afford our fees. In some of the cases which qualify, we do have what is called legal aid. Legal aid helps people who are claiming asylum, victims of domestic violence, and children in the immigration sector. So we can put them on legal aid as well. And sometimes, you know, we just do what is called pro bono work. We just, so many times in a day, I spend 2-3 hours just helping people, money which is a time which is not billable, because it is a passion that I have to help people in the community. You get a phone of someone who's distressed, you talk to them, they can't afford the fees, but you still have to help them legally, because maybe the social service is waiting by to collect the kids, or someone at work is suffering, they've not been paid for a while, they're having an employment issue. So we still talk to people on all aspects of law.
That goes a long way right there. That goes a long way. I mean, as far as fees, I mean, you see where they at, you see the premises. They also got to pay the bills, and the people need to get paid. So sometimes I think it's just a matter of, you know, meeting each other halfway and knowing that, you know, you guys are providing a quality service, and, you know, you got to be paid for. Because sometimes as people, we tend to undermine our own, and that's kind of like a bad attitude that we have as a people. So I think we need to kind of, that's what we're here for anyway, to make the wrongs right. So, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Thank you very much, guys, for watching, you know, this episode. Subscribe, continue to give us feedback, share all the videos, and yeah, and if you click the red button below, you can get an alert every time we load a new video. But that's been another episode, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. So we can be contacted on 02477632323. It's a United Kingdom number, and our email is info@tannlaw.co.uk. Thank you.
Nah, fantastic. We're going to put the link below in case you forget, and you know, the logo and everything has all the contact details. But thank you very much, guys, and thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right.